YouTube, this is Gabriel from Sagittarius here, and today I'm talking about Jupiter. My name is Gabriel from Sagittarius here, so I'm an astrologer, I'm also a channeler, and I read cards as well. So today what I'm going to talk about is this planet called Jupiter. As we all know, Jupiter is one of the planets in the solar system, possibly the biggest in our solar system. Actually, it is the biggest in our solar system what we're talking about. So Jupiter itself represents faith, wisdom, abundance, generosity, and sometimes it can also mean that burst of optimism where things just inflate and get bigger. Its position in our natal charts can represent the area of life in which we are overabundant, in which we are overly optimistic. It's not always a bad thing, so don't get me wrong, this is what Jupiter is. So today, my purpose is to channel Jupiterian energy. So what's channeling? Channeling is a modality in which you connect with a being, a higher being of some sort. Mediums in particular, they channel to communicate with lower beings, lesser spirit. Usually they're just earthbound. Yeah, it sounds a little bit scary, but it's really not that scary. That doesn't mean that I'm not scared. I am scared. Because Jupiter is entering Sagittarius, I decided to make this video to talk about what are some of the possibilities that can happen to us when Jupiter enters Sagittarius. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to channel the energy of Jupiter. And I'm going to see what kind of message he brings out and see where do we go from here. I see a train of some sort traveling through. It's on momentum. The train is red and black. I don't know what that means. This whole idea of travel is very much about Jupiter. Going forth, going to a different country, travel. This meaning of traveling and the train seems to come together. So Jupiter in Sagittarius is definitely a time to expand ourselves, to go all out and just see what's in store for us. To really take risk in some sense, to learn things you don't normally learn, really expand ourselves and look for the meaning of life. It's a consistent journey that never quite ends. Okay, now I understand the red and blackness of the train. Very hard block colors. There is the representation of, biases? Judgment, yes, that's the word. We have this preconceived notion about what things should be. What can happen is when you go about in the world exploring, learning with judgment, you don't actually learn anything. You don't actually learn anything new. You're actually learning things that interest you, but confirms things that you already know about yourself and about the world. That's not a really eye-opening experience at all. It's only going to sharpen your prejudice and your ideas about what the world is like and what your worldview is. Honestly, that really poses as a hindrance to complete and utter surrendering to life as a journey. Somehow there is an unsettling part of me about what Jupiter and Sagittarius mean, especially for Trump's America. The word that comes to me is the whole idea of ideological war. Again, the red and black color of the train comes back. There's that sense of more bitter infighting, actually. It's actually quite troubling. It seems like there will be an intensification for extremism and fanaticism in that part of the world. My heart space, my heart chakra feels a little bit closed. And in many respects, this is what Sagittarius does. This is what Jupiter in Sagittarius does. It increases the whole idea of judgment and expectation. Who's right, who's wrong. These are very Jupiter in Sagittarius words. I'm also sensing this energy here that is growing bigger, in some way exploding, but not It's enlarging, really. It's a deep period for a lot of personal growth for a lot of people, especially growth in the faith sense, faith, belief kind of sense. This is definitely a period for a lot of religious learning about knowledge and higher beliefs. Is there a message from Jupiter that I'm not quite landing at? Let's see. Honestly, the message is to curtail expectations, curtail judgments about things, about what do you think you have, what do you think you are. True learning and understanding of the world can take place only if you open yourself up, open your heart, open your mind, open up the sense of what you think is possible for yourself, for your belief system and your worldview. It's definitely a time for growth, great growth actually, especially people who are religious. This is the perfect time for growth. Or if you're spiritual as well, this is the perfect time to grow and learn more things that can then really expand your worldview about what the universe is about, what the world is about, and to attain that greater understanding, really. No expectations. Really, just don't go in with an expectations of what it is or what it should be, and you can reap those growth. This is especially so for those who are learning something next year, who are learning a new set of belief, something that's of a higher knowledge, something cultural even. And there's an extra thing as well. It's about those with Venus in Sagittarius. Not everyone will be involved in this transit. Next year is going to be really wonderful. A lot of that fun and enjoyment for you. The honeymoon thing, really, in your relationship. But then the difficult part is when you have the expectations of what a relationship should be or shouldn't be about, and that can be a problem. Because when expectations come, so does arguments. Who's right, who's wrong? Hey, I thought you want to do this. How come you change your mind? Yada yada yada. The message seems to be for those with Venus in Sagittarius. You can have your share of fun. You can really enjoy your relationship, but really be mindful about having too high in expectations about the relationship. Because at the end of the day, we still live in the real world. It doesn't always work all the time. And to be okay with it not working. Now I'm coming to understand why this Venus thing came about. So what's happening this time round is that while Jupiter is in Sagittarius, Neptune is in Pisces. Both planets are in rulership, meaning Neptune is supposed to rule Pisces, and it is in Pisces. Jupiter is is supposed to rule Sagittarius, and it is in Sagittarius. So these two energies, very strong energies in both rulership, are sort of clashing with each other, and it will particularly affect those who has Venus in Sagittarius from 14 to 17 degrees, 14 to 16 degrees. Oh, those are the ones that are just going to have a really, really hard time. There will be a lot of idealism that comes from Neptune, and Jupiter is coming in with more expectations. So I ask that those with Venus in Sagittarius in that region between 14 to 16, really just check yourself a little bit. Your idealism and your expectation is going to spell the doom of your relationship. Okay, well, maybe not doom, but there will be disappointment. There will be disappointment if it's not well managed. If you want to know whether your Venus is in Sagittarius between 14 and 16 degrees, just drop me a text and I'll just see whether it is between 14 and 16 degrees. I mean, it's just a very small favor. I can do that. I think that's all for today's channeling. As I say, I'm still trying to figure this out. I'm trying to see what else I can do, what other possibilities I can manage come out of this YouTube channel. So once again, if there are any comments, any feedback. I would love to hear them. You can contact me directly on my Facebook page, A Third Eye Seer. You can look for me on Instagram where I do like a card of the day every day. Or you can look at my website, athirdeye.com. You can contact me from these channels and we'll see how we can make an appointment. Or if you just want to talk to me, that's fine too. Just come and talk to me. So, I'll see you. Ciao.